All right, so now we're going to go over a hang power clean. The only difference between a hang power clean and the power clean is where your starting point's going to be. Lisa, my lovely model, is going to demonstrate the hang power clean for us. Lisa, if you could. First thing she'll be doing is addressing the bar, and that means how you walk up to the bar. Beautiful. And now she's going to pick up the bar. Depending on the weight, you may want to go with a hook grip. Most people would, but that is also dependent on the frequency, the number of repetitions we're going to go. In this particular case, we're recommending the hook grip. So at least if you could just stand up with the bar. So the first thing she's going to do is come to a full standing position. Key points to look at, we're going to explore in a moment. Right now, Lisa's just going to demonstrate 3 hang power cleans for us. Go ahead, Lisa. Nice. As with every exercise, go ahead, there should be a definitive beginning and a definitive end to the movement. One more time. Awesome. All right, so we'll put that down. Now, this is the type of an exercise that is typically used to pick weight up. So, for a slew of exercises, you'll want to know how to perfect the hang clean. All right, so what are we looking at? First, there's addressing the bar. Number 1. Number 2, and that means you should be walking right into the bar, no different than a deadlift or anything else that requires you to pick the weight off the floor. Second, we're going to be looking at taking the bar in a hook grip position. Please, if you could, just let's do that. So we've addressed the bar, we've got the bar up. Now, here's the starting point. What Lisa's looking to do is, as she bends over, and it's a slight bend of the knee, really pushing the butt out as she moves, chest really has to stay out because we're trying to protect the back, and she's trying to go down in a straight line, hand just below her scapula. Stand up. Okay. So the movement does not stop. This is called a hang position, but you don't stop in a hang position. What's going to happen is, as she starts lowering the bar, that bar is going to come into contact not with her thighs because her butt's going back, we're going down a straight line, but that bar is actually going to touch just above her knees. When it does, almost like a bolt of electricity, you react to it. And the first thing she's going to do is accelerate up, shrugging her shoulders, pulling her elbows, and flipping it onto a shelf that she is going to create. Go ahead, Lisa. As soon as it touches, explode up. Beautiful. And you'll notice that she's landing in a partial squat. And that becomes key, because I've seen a lot of people do this wrong, where instead of landing in a partial squat, they land in a dip, where they're trying to keep their upper torso so erect. And that's wrong. Okay, so from here, she's then just going to simply, from the shelf, flip her elbows back over, and the bar drops very close in proximity to the body. The further that bar leaves your body, you're making a choice to make the exercise difficult, and it ought not be. All right, so again, we're going to look at it. As soon as it touches her knees, she reacts to it. Beautiful. And here, keeping her elbows up, creating that shelf, and then reverse the elbows as she drops it, keeping it really close to her body. That was beautiful. Let's do that again. As soon as it touches, up. Beautiful. Now you can see there what she did wrong, back up a little bit, was that she actually rolled onto her toes. And that's what we don't want to see happen. So bring the bar down. What we want to see happen is that when you sit, you really put the weight on your heels, not on your toes. Let's see it again. Stick your butt out. That's it. Keep the weight on your heels. Good. And from there, you're going to come up. Yeah. It makes, it seems like a small thing, but clearly you saw how the weight pulled her forward. Elbows rotate over. And one more time, let's go. Straight down on your heels. Very nice. Great movement. All right, so let's put that down. All right, put it down on the floor. The hang clean, hang power clean. This is the movement that you are going to need to use a lot. So make sure that you rehearse it technically. Look at the finer points, because as you can see, one slip and you're already making it difficult for yourself.